Hey there, welcome to Coffee with the Librarians, week of April 4th. I am a total sweaty mess because I was in the middle of working out when I started channeling and they were like, go, 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 go. So I was like, okay. So I jumped on here and I'm literally a sweaty mess and I don't care because this is going to be a good message. Um, it started coming in so fast. The reason that play has been vilified in our society, self-care has been vilified, but mostly play, enjoyment, laughing, frivolity, everything that is like frivolous and playful has been vilified in our society because that is where we connect, because that is where we dream bigger, because that's where all of our connection takes place. That's where all of the connection between us and source takes place. That's where our connection between us and spirit and our life purpose, our divine blueprint. That's where we get that information. So the reason that that whole idea of frivolity and playfulness and soft skills and all of that is downplayed and is vilified is because that is where our true power is. And as long as we get out of as long as we not get out of, as long as we stay into, let me connect, as long as we stay in that mode of having to, they're saying pay taxes, probably because I'm still working on my taxes. As long as we're in that mode of paying taxes, paying bills, working 9 to 5, having to have a clean house, a decorated house, a nice car, nice clothes, all these things that we have to do are all distractions for our life purpose. And as long as we stay so busy, you have to show up here, you have to do that there. It's trained into us to not play. Kids play Kids play because they're connected to spirit, because they're connected to source. We should continue that. They're asking us to notice the time in your life specifically when you were shamed for playing or where you were told you're too old for that or something like that. That is that exact moment where you started to get too close to your life purpose. That's the exact moment that you started to be too big and you started threatening the status quo. So notice, they're telling me to tell you to notice that time in your life when that happened. What was going on around you? What was happening? Because that's the time that you are the closest to your life purpose. As far as right now, so many people are saying they don't know what they want. They don't know what they want to be when they grow up. They don't know all of these things. What they're saying is that's the time to not lean in. That's the time to lean out. That's the time to get playful. That's the time to drop into your body. That's the time to drop into game. That is the time to drop into frivolity and learn soft skills and do all of that stuff. Because as you start doing that, you are going to get closer to your soul. You're going to get closer to your heart. You're going to get closer to all of the things that really matter. And then, yes, you might be perceived as a threat because you are playful, because you are flaunting, in my words, because you're doing all of these fun things. And you're a threat because then you will fall out of the system. And the more people that fall out of the system, the less the system will be able to work. And more people have been falling out lately. And that's why there's some more intensity to lean back into the system, because it's getting to a place where it's not stable anymore. So the message that they want to bring out is, first, to remember the first time that you were told, aren't you too old for that? Or shamed for playing, what was going on. Second, no matter where you're at right now, to lean into that play, to lean. And they keep saying soft skills too, because they're saying some of the soft skills they're playful because it's fun. It's fun to find out how people are doing. It's fun to learn emotional intelligence. It's fun to do some of those nurturing and caregiving activities. And again, they're saying part of the reason that soft skills are downplayed so much is because that's where you really connect with your soul. That's where you hear your heart. That's where you figure out who you are and what you want to be when you grow up. So lean into play, lean into joy, lean into soft skills, especially when things seem to be going the worst for you. Don't be afraid to fall out of the system. And by that, they're saying it's not about walking away from your job. It's not that the librarian said walk away from your job. It's it's don't be afraid to lean out however that looks for you. Maybe you are still doing something in the bigger system, but you're doing it in a more playful or a connected or a soft skills way. So notice when you were shamed for playing what was going on. And right now, give yourself the opportunity to lean into play because you know now that the reason children are pulled away from play is because it's to bring them into a broken system, is to disconnect them from their source. And now is the time to regain that connection, to regain that power, and to let everybody live into the fullest expression of their souls. So go back to play, go back to frivolity, go back to soft skills and joy. And now I am going to go back to my workout. See you next week.